This ASU football presentation is brought to you by First Interstate Bank of Arizona, serving Arizonans for 110 years. New Year's Day in Pasadena, much more than a destination. The Rose Bowl is the stuff of dreams. For the Arizona State football team and its legions of supporters, January 1st, 1987 is the day the dream becomes reality.
The backs are in the eye, the Wolverines showing 4 down linemen, and Van Ramphorst off of play action is being chased, but throws to the sidelines. It's gathered in by Bruce Hill on the far side of the field in Michigan territory. First and 10 Devils at the Michigan 36. Van Ramphorst off of play action, rolling right. Now he's got to run on the 35. He's to the 30 and slides to the 27-yard line. Bruce Hill in motion. Van Ramphorst rolls right, releases the backs, and throws it into the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown by Bruce Hill. Charlie almost spiked it. He took it away from Doug Mallory. Mallory had it in his hands, and Hill arm wrestled it away. McMurtry and Jokic are wide to the left, and Arizona State with 5 defensive backs on the field. Here's the snap. Give it off instead to Morris running up the middle. He's grabbed at the 13, and he's knocked down right there. And listen to the Sun Devil crowd. Here's the snap. He gives to Morris running laterally on the 10. He's knocked down at the 8.
This will be the sweetest of dreams for the Sun Devils, who on this day have become not just Rose Bowl participants, but Rose Bowl champions. For Arizona State, 1987 is inaugurated with spectacular success. With the approach of the fall campaign, the challenge of an encore awaits. ASU's outstanding football tradition has risen to the summit under John Cooper. In 2 years at the helm of the Sun Devil program, ASU has compiled an 18-5-1 record while playing in what many consider the country's toughest conference. He's taken the Devils to consecutive bowl games, with 1987 as a watershed year. A 10-1-1 record, number 4 national ranking, the Pac-10 title, and victory in the Rose Bowl. But beyond his coaching accomplishments, the Sporting News Coach of the Year is revered for his personal qualities as well.
John Cooper's the best there is. You don't find a better combination of coaching ability, personal integrity, honesty, and warmth. And that's why he's the kind of man we want here at Arizona State for a long time.
We're in a building process. Our goal is to win the national championship. Our offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator are the finest assistant football coaches that we can hire anywhere in college football. So we're building right now. We're excited about our program. We've got great facilities. We've led the Pac-10 in attendance for the last 6 years in a row. In addition to that, we treat people, I think, like they should be treated. My son played for me, and I'm proud of that. A young man comes here and works hard, he's going to play on Saturday night. If you play on Saturday night, you're going to work that much harder next week in practice, and you're going to have, we've got great morale, great spirit on our football team, and it makes for a great situation.
And that surely is the circumstance in this oasis of tranquility, nestled right in the heart of the nation's fastest-growing region. It's a fascinating mix of cultures, lifestyles, architecture, and higher learning. It's Arizona State University, one of the country's most progressive and dynamic institutions. ASU students thrive in an environment that boasts the best of all worlds. Sunny, crystal clear weather year-round. An ideal college town in Tempe, and metropolitan Phoenix just around the corner. ASU offers comprehensive instruction supported by the most modern technology. The business school has come to be recognized as one of the country's finest, an indication of the university's commitment to excellence. That commitment extends to those who play football at ASU, young men who must demonstrate the same sense of purpose they show on the playing field.
Well, this is a fine university with a very broad array of academic programs and a supportive environment that will enable students to develop their academic, their social, and their other skills. One of the things that attracted me to Coach Cooper was his emphasis on the academic performance of the young people in that program. He tells them it's as important to be in class as it is to be at football practice. That's what I wanted to see in our program. And the attitude at this university is that it's academics first, athletics second, but that we still want to field a winning team.
And thanks to John Cooper, that's just what Dr. Nelson and the ASU community have received. The future holds similar promise, thanks to a solid nucleus returning from one of college football's elite units. It all starts with guard Randall McDaniel, a 1986 Kodak All-America and national powerlifting champion. Extremely quick at 6'5", 260, the Avondale native is a prime candidate for the Outland Trophy. Whoever quarterbacks the '87 Devils is sure to enjoy the protection provided by McDaniel and running mate Todd Kalis, a 6'6", 270-pound Thunderbird High alum who is also one of the team's top students. The Sun Devil running game will fire on all cylinders with the return of tailback Darrell Harris. A second-team all-conference selection, the steady Harris gained just under 1,000 yards last year and then topped the 100 mark in the Rose Bowl. Spurred by head-to-head competition, Harris outgained such luminaries as Michigan State's Lorenzo White, Washington State's Kerry Porter, both USC tailbacks, and Michigan's Jamie Morris. Harris shared the Outstanding ASU Back Award with fullback Channing Williams, who also garnered second-team All-Pac-10 honors. Harris and Williams both scored 9 touchdowns to lead the team, and Williams further distinguished himself as a standout pass receiver. ASU will also count among its blessings the encore performance of wide receiver Aaron Cox. A constant threat on the deep pattern, Cox averaged more than 20 yards a catch in a banner campaign that saw him collect first-team All-Pac-10 honors. Aaron Cox will be one of the nation's premier receivers in 1987, carrying on a Sun Devil tradition that has produced superb pass catchers in the mold of John Jefferson, J.D. Hill, John Missler, and Bruce Hardy. Excellent special teams play has long been a domain ASU takes particular pride in. With record-setting bowl performances and 75% career field goal accuracy, place kicker Kent Bostrom is already the Sun Devils' second all-time kick scorer, trailing only all-time NCAA scoring leader Luis Zendeja. The nation's punt return leader, Anthony Parker, provides the Sun Devils with a dimension few teams enjoy. The Tempe McClintock alumnus combined with fellow defensive back Jeff Joseph to give ASU the national leadership in punt returns. A fierce hitter, Joseph filled in at corner while Parker was injured and made a substantial impression, winning second-team all-conference selection. The defensive backfield will be a team strength, further enhanced by Eric Allen. A leader on and off the field, this consistent performer has started 29 consecutive games for the Sun Devils. Sure to create plenty of havoc up front is 6'5", 260-pound defensive end Sean Patterson. Parker's high school teammate at Tempe, McClintock, Patterson led the team in tackles for a loss and is the Devils' inspirational leader. Arizona State is blessed with the return of both inside linebackers, including defensive most valuable player Greg Clark. The Sun Devils' defensive signal caller led the team in tackles and was Sports Illustrated's Defensive Player of the Week for his performance against Michigan State. The other returnee at this all-important position is Stacy Harvey. A former high school quarterback, Harvey is one of several outstanding all-around athletes on ASU's defensive unit. The team's second leading tackler was named Pac-10 Player of the Week for his performance against Washington. One of America's truly great football programs. That's Arizona State. Having achieved one of college football's most cherished goals, the Sun Devils look for even greater things in 1987 and the years beyond. With the Coach of the Year in command, with a bedrock of experienced, gifted performers, supported by a blue-chip recruiting class, don't bet against them. Arizona State's Run for the Roses just might become a one-horse race. This ASU football presentation has been brought to you by First Interstate Bank of Arizona, serving Arizonans for 110 years.